to know is the first fat soluble vitamin to be deficient in the body is what? Excess. That is the number one reason. Syndrome, also called as steatorrhea. Steatorrhea. Okay, steatorrhea. Another reason can be excess use of mineral oils, like paraffin oils. You're using the ladies, girls, and using for creams and all, they extract the fat soluble vitamins from the body. Also important to know is the first fat soluble vitamin.
क्योंकि अगर हम एक्सेस यूज़ करेंगे मिनरल ऑयल का तो उससे क्या होगा कि जो मिनरल ऑयल है वो जितना भी हमारी बॉडी में फैट्स हैं उसके अंदर एब्जॉर्ब हो जाएंगे तो इसको like in the form of beans.
To be deficient in the body is vitamin K. First one to get deficient is vitamin K. Even like the question comes in your exam, if a patient is hospitalized for some part of the duration of time, first vitamin deficiency will be, it is because of K. See, when a patient is hospitalized for having chronic illness or a long-term hospitalization, what is usually an MCQ, it means the patient might be taking a lot of antibiotics, okay? And a lot of antibiotics will suppress the flora, which will not be able to make the vitamin K. So patients plus the diet in the hospital.
We know one thing that the vitamin K is formed inside the body also with the help of gut flora. And if the patient is on antibiotic, means patient is not letting the flora to grow, so there will be a deficiency of vitamin K. Patient is on long-term hospitalized or medicine, then it definitely means that the patient is on gut flora.
Is usually fatty diets. So again, vitamin K formation is going to be hampered, plus the effect of antibiotics. So this is the first vitamin to show as a deficiency in a hospitalized or long-term hospitalization patient. So when the patient comes, another question I've seen is a patient who was hospitalized for 30 days, and then when he reached his house, he's having this deficiency. So the answer is same as vitamin K deficiency. Let us see each vitamin one by one. And
The patient hospitalized with deficiency of vitamin K.
start with the first one, vitamin A. Okay, vitamin A. Vitamin A has got three forms: retinol, retinoic acid. 1, 2, 3. Okay, retinol is majorly has a role in the reproductive system, and this is a main form of vitamin A. Okay, retinol is your role in vision. This is important MCQ. Retinoic acid has shown role in growth and cell differentiation. Okay.
I'm just curious to know how vitamin A can contribute
Retinals 1 and 2 can be transformed to 3, but not vice versa. The reverse is not true, but 1 and 2 can be converted into the 3. 3 as such cannot perform all the functions of vitamin A. 3 cannot perform all the functions of vitamin A. And the basic, the richest source is
because 1 and 2 can get transformed into retinoic acid. So the function there useful. They can be performed.
or we say beta carotene, which is like the latest source for vitamin A, is carotene, or we say beta carotene, which is like the latest source for vitamin A, which is present in carrots, and all, no need to go into that. But let us see the transformation. Beta carotene, under the influence of a dehydrogenase enzyme and bile salts, will form 2 molecules of retinol first. This retinol undergoes transformation to phenol. Okay, and the enzyme there is a lactase. Beta carotene dehydrogenase forming 2 molecules of retinol, then forming retinol. Plus here we add the combined with fatty acids, and it forms retinol ester. Retinol ester. This is an important compound which you have to remember.
हम बीटा कैरोटीन लेते हैं, ठीक है, बीटा कैरोटीन बीटा कैरोटीन है ना, बीटा कैरोटीन
Because vitamin A gets stored in liver as retinol ester. This is one of the very routine MCQ on vitamin A. Beta carotene converted into molecules of retinol convert into retinol. Retinol in combination with fatty acids, which are already there in the liver and blood circulation, and with the fat soluble vitamins, when it combines with the fats, it forms an ester. Alcohol in combination with an acid will form an ester, that is retinol ester. Retinol ester is the form which gets stored in the liver. Okay, which gets stored in the liver, and this is one of the very, very important MCQ. Now this is getting absorbed in chylomicrons because it is associated with lipids now, and ultimately it forms lactose. Okay, this is the typical cycle of retinol and retinol undergoing the circulation in the body. Okay. Important thing is vitamin A is ultimately stored in liver, I told you, as retinol ester. Okay, so whenever there is toxicity, vitamins are having toxicity. Their deficiencies are a problem, their excess are a problem. Okay, so vitamin A toxicity will not affect your liver because the storage is in liver. Similarly, you can remember
लेकिन जो फैट सॉल्युबल विटामिन होते हैं उनकी एफिशिएंसी भी प्रॉब्लम देती है और इनकी एक्सेस भी फैट सॉल्युबल विटामिन की डेफिशिएंसी भी प्रॉब्लमेटिक है और इनका एक्सेस भी प्रॉब्लमेटिक है. vitamin D toxicity will damage your kidneys. Decodes kidney because the cycle of cholesterol is in kidney. We will do that next week. Okay, as of now, just remember vitamin A, E, D. Similarly, here you can remember vitamin D toxicity will damage your kidneys. D. Because the cycle of cholesterol is in kidney. We will do that next week. Okay, as of now, just remember vitamin A excess will affect liver because it is stored in liver as retinol ester, and vitamin D toxicity will affect your kidney. Okay. Next we do related to the vision. The transformation of the compounds are important. Okay. Vision has got these pigments: opsin, rhodopsin, iodopsin. Opsin is for color vision. O. Remember this. Opsin is for color vision. Rhodopsin is for dark and night vision. Okay. And iodopsin is bright light and bright light vision overall. Okay. This is seen in cone cells and these are present in
of cells. There is a cycle related to this. That is, cis retinal will form rhodopsin, and the molecule entering here is your opsin. Okay, rhodopsin will form trans retinal, and under the effect of bright light. Whenever bright light will, a patient is experiencing bright light will, what the bright light will do is, bright light will reach rhodopsin to it and will make it inactive and will make it
bleach करवाते हैं
inactive. This is the phase when your opsin will go out of your rhodopsin and forming the trans retinal. So whenever there is a patient is experiencing bright light, okay, and suppose you are in bright light, and the moment after bright light you enter a dark room, what happens is bright light has reached rhodopsin. So the moment you enter a dark room, the rhodopsin is not present. So immediate vision in the dark room is impaired. It takes some time for you to start seeing the things in the dark room. Okay, because it takes time for this opsin to get again regenerated in the cycle. Okay, so whenever a patient is entering a dark room after the bright light, the vision is impaired, and there is some lag in time. It takes some time. This time is called dark adaptation time. Important thing to be noted is vitamin A deficiency. This dark adaptation time is prolonged. It takes longer time for patient to make rhodopsin in the deficiency of vitamin A, and the patient will be able to see in the dark room after the bright light. Okay, the deficiency overall, we say vitamin A deficiency is the most common cause of preventable. This is the PSM MCQ, and this is going to be the preventable blindness, most common cause of preventable blindness. Okay, also the patient will not be able to see in the bathroom after the bright light. Okay, the deficiency overall, we say vitamin A deficiency is the most common cause of preventable. This is the PSM MCQ, and this will be the many time. Preventable blindness, most common cause of preventable blindness. Okay. Also, the earliest sign, many controversy in this, my suggestion to all the dental graduates is, please don't confuse in this question when the patient is asking you earliest sign, earliest symptom. Answer is always night blindness of vitamin A deficiency. It's not related to keratoconjunctivitis or anything like that. Nothing, everything will come by spot, everything will come later on. Okay, nothing will precede night blindness as the first sign, and it is a reversible sign. It can be reversed when your vitamin A deficiency is supplemented. most common cause of preventable blindness. Okay. Also, the earliest sign, many controversy in this. My suggestion to all the dental graduates is please don't confuse in this question when the patient is asking the earliest sign, earliest symptom. Answer is always night blindness or vitamin A deficiency. It's not related to conjunctivitis or anything like that. Nothing, everything will come by God's spot, everything will come later on. Okay, nothing will precede night blindness as the first sign and it is a reversible sign. It can be reversed when you are a vitamin A deficiency is supplemented. Okay. Toxicity. I told you that toxicity is going to affect your liver, plus it is also going to affect your lysosomes. Both are with health. Lysosomes in the cell get damaged with the toxicity of vitamin A. Another important thing is the uses of vitamin A. Vitamin A is used to prevent squamous metaplasia. Squamous metaplasia. That is, it has a role in anti-cancer. There is a question came long back in Eve. Anti-carcinogenic vitamin. Answer is A. Trust me, this question when it came, I really don't remember. Anti-carcinogenic. Anti-carcinogenic medication students come out of the exam or they write down and they discuss with us. So most of the students were saying anti-carcinogenic, but the majority of the students on that day actually marked vitamin A, taking into consideration the question was anti-carcinogenic. And best part is answer is still the same. So vitamin A is anti-carcinogenic, anti-carcinogenic both. Okay. So role is anti-carcinogenic, anti-carcinogenic. Then we have it has a role in glycoprotein synthesis. Also it has a role in proteoglycan synthesis. If you remember from your carbohydrate starter, that's the role play is vitamin A has got a role in that. Also it is a very potent antioxidant. Is a very, very strong antioxidant. Three things I want you to know in this. Anti-carcinogenic is important, anti-carcinogenic is important, antioxidant is important, and lastly it is used to prevent squamous metaplasia. Okay. Night blindness definitely is preventing and it is the most common cause of preventable blindness. That is a deficiency of vitamin A. It has a what role in antioxidant, but most potent antioxidant is vitamin E. We will do it under vitamin E, but as of now just remember vitamin E is the most potent antioxidant. Okay. This finishes off your vitamin A and we will start with the next vitamin.